This is Lakelands Station. Lakelands Station is located 65 kilometers from Perth and 6 kilometers north of Mandurah in the northern suburbs of the city of Mandurah. It opened on the 11th of June 2023, bridging the 23-kilometer gap between Warnbro and Mandurah stations. Although it is still significantly closer to Mandurah, and the gap between Warnbro and Lakelands is still the longest on the network, being longer than the entire Midland or the entire Thorney lines. We are now walking down to the station through the 400-bay car park that has been constructed on the western side. Over there is Lake Valley Drive, which is the main road connecting into Lakelands and from the main road to the Kwinana Freeway. The station was built just south of Lake Valley Drive with two side platforms connected by an overpass. An 8-stand bus interchange is located on the western side of the station, serving 5 routes. These are the 584, which operates to Mandurah Station via Medora Bay, the 585, which also operates to Mandurah Station but via the main road on the alignment of the old 558, the 586, which also operates to Mandurah Station on the alignment of the old 587 through Meadow Springs, and does several deviations to Meadow Springs Shopping Centre or Lakeland Shopping Centre, 574 to Warnbro Station along the old alignment of the 558 north of the station, and finally a very short 1 kilometer 577 route operating to the east of Lakelands on the eastern side of the rail line to serve new housing developments being built there. However, there are 3 spare stands at Lakelands, such as stand 5 over here, which only services 586 extension services to Coastal Lakes College in the morning with 3 services, as well as the train replacement bus. Train replacement bus route 909 was also rerouted with the opening of the station to go via Kwinana Freeway between Warnbro and Lakelands stations. This means it now goes through Lakelands East development, where the 577 also goes. The other 909 stand is on the other side over there, down at stand number, what is that? 432. Stand number 2 over there. However, strangely, Transport put up some extra 909 stands outside on Lake Valley Drive. I guess 909 will be coming into the station after all. Anyway, let's keep walking now. You can walk across the Lake Valley Drive bridge here. This is the only access point for buses into the bus interchange off this roundabout. Walking across the bridge, you get to the Lakelands East development, only 1 kilometer long before it's pretty much bush, and you see the Kwinana Freeway. You get a great view of the train station from up here, including incoming trains. This one has just come from Butler and Perth during peak hour, and on the first day of operations, oh sorry, it's blurry, there's already quite a lot of people who have gotten off. Platform 2 services trains to Mandurah, while Platform 1 services trains to Perth, such as this one. This is set 115 now, heading back. Oh, he overshot! New station! Oh, look! Overshot! This is so cool! Overshot.
What's happened at car one?
No! What? He skipped the station! He skipped the station! He skipped the station! He didn't hit stop! What the hell? No one got on the rope! What? What? Look at all those people who just didn't... Oh! 101. Oh, this is the train. That's the train that did the weird first service yesterday when it randomly stopped empty. What the hell was that? Oh my god, I'm gonna tell my sir. Yep, well, that's just crazy. That's what you witness on the first day of operations of new stations like this. Bus drivers going the wrong way, train drivers overshooting the new station. Crazy. But imagine if it was a terminus station and he overshoots straight into the buffer. What the hell? So dumb. They should really slow down. Anyway, let's go back to the formal mode. So here, on the western side of Lakelands Station, there is pretty much, not western, eastern side, there is pretty much no houses yet. And it's just an entire lake, which is why it's called Lakelands. And there's 3 other lakes around, but this is the main one. There's another one up there. Oh, what, another Mandurah-bound train already? I'm so confused. How is there another Mandurah-bound train within like 4 minutes? Must be some crazy delays. Anyway, we'll watch this one. Here comes. Imagine he overshoots again. Set. Oh, 111, last Bayswater train. Last Bayswater train is on the front. Okay, good stop there. Yeah, we'll just watch it depart. Alright, now let's head down here. So this is where Route 577 goes. Make sure you watch the new Lakelands routes videos to see its trip. Oh, sorry, I know it's shaky because it's dark. And here is a staircase where you can take down and go for a nice like 3-kilometer walk around the lake here. Yeah. Here's 577 now, going to Lakelands East, and we will be seeing this bus in like less than 5 minutes on its return trip. This is 21:56 now. Oh, one passenger, alert! Stupid route using has a passenger, oh my god. So weird. Yep, so we're not gonna go any further there. I've already walked there in previous videos. And we're not going... actually, we could go down the stairs, yeah, to get a view from the eastern side. Let's go. Okay, here we are now on the eastern side. This is so weird. There's no other station where you can go close like this. Just randomly. So you can see the whole station from here. The station is very unique because it has this overpass over the side platforms, which is enclosed by a wire mesh, which is not seen at any other station. It's very unique in terms of that, but otherwise the platforms are somewhat similar to Kwinana and Wellard, although it's still quite different. There are the announcements. And you can see the screen displays, obviously, at the new station. And a nice artwork. But we'll go take a closer look on the platforms in a second. I just want to walk down the whole length of the platform here. On the side, you can see the lift shaft up there and the staircase down. Now, they've actually made space for 4 lifts, although only 2 of them have been put in at the moment. More will be put in once patronage increases. We have 2 minutes until the Perth train. We'll film it here. Imagine overshoots again. Yep, so you can walk all the way down, and then at the end, on each side, the platforms are unsheltered, just like Kwinana and Wellard. Although there's no like big bush at the moment because it hasn't grown yet, but once it will, it'll pretty much look exactly the same. And then it has the emergency staircase, just like those 2 stations. Although on this side, it's not in a trench, which means it doesn't have a staircase. It has a ramp just out into the bush if there's an emergency, right there. Also, there's this black building. I don't actually know what this is. I don't know what this black building is. There's something in there. No idea actually. Yeah, see, this is the emergency exit on the southern side on platform 2. Very strange. Here's some little plants planted by the community, I guess, to grow into much bigger things. You can see there's a lot of plants all the way down here. This will once be fully bush. At the moment it looks pretty bland and empty. Alright, I've come back up now to the actual entrance. So we walk in. Now the bus layover road, bus station road, is in similar fashion to Bull Creek and Murdoch stations, with a U-turning thing on both ends, and also through paths on this side, although no through paths on the other side, even though there is actually a dead-end road just after it, but the buses can't go out there. Here's the bike shelter for the station. Ooh, there's a gas bus in 577 now. Okay. Although there's some random bike Euros here and they put it there. Why? Oh, it's closed. It's closed at the moment. There's someone putting it here. Okay. So yep, this stand 4 set down. Wait, what? Why does it say set down only? And then here it says 586 on the side. What is this? What is this? What the hell? That's so weird. Here's the system map, which I think is the first edition of the system map which actually says which station you're at. Like, it says, it's red and then it says Lakelands Station, you are here. It used to say that on the old ones, but then since the upper line ones it doesn't. Now it says it again. And here's the bus map, which I explained to you before. 3 services to Mandurah, 584 and 585 are very similar. 1 to Warnbro, up, and 577. And they go different ways around the shops, and then 586 also deviates there. Okay, and then there's some seating in a bin here. And zebra crossing out to the car park. All the bus stands down here. We'll take a look in a second. Let's go inside. Here are the screen displays. Out the front as well. 1 ticket machine. Yep, so only 1 ticket machine. Canton box. And look, it has Lakelands ads here. Information.
The next train to Perth departs in 7 minutes. The train stops all stations. Attention Mandurah line passengers. Due to scheduled track maintenance, your train services will be replaced by buses tonight between Perth Underground and Auburn Grove. Transperth apologises for the inconvenience.
Very loud speaker there, and here's the information for fares. And then over here are the toilets. 3 toilets with 3 stalls and 2 urinals in the male one, and the drink fountain and phone booth here. It's so weird, there's only 1 ticket machine and only 2 smart rider processors, which in fact are open, making this one of only 2 stations on the Mandurah line with open station smart rider processors. The other being at Canning Bridge, which is so much worse than this station, and I don't know why, because look, this is the perfect spot to put fare gates. Like, it's perfect, you just put it there. So why is there open station smart rider processors? And it's also very rare, because I believe this is one of the only stations which has open station smart rider processors, but then at the same time has transit officers. So then, like, they still have to check your ticket when you're going through, even though it's open. So strange. Okay, so here are the lifts. There's one. They'll put another one here eventually, and they did say they also will put fare gates eventually, but not yet, and it might not be it'll be a few years probably. And then this is the enclosed overpass, which is very, very unique. Only station with this. You have a great view. Another B12 down at the station. And the other 2 lifts here. So once they put all the lifts in, there will be 4 lifts, which is very, very crazy, because they want 2 lifts per platform. And then there you have a staircase, but there's no escalators, but eventually I think they will put some there as well. So then we'll have all the things, but that's later once patronage increases. So let's take a ride down the lift. This is the platform 2 lift for the Mandurah bound side. And the door's actually open on the opposite side. I don't know why, it's so random. Here we are. This is the screen display on the platform. The next train seems to be late. It's still 10 minutes away, and then the next one's 15. And still, this, it says LS, because this is signifying Lakelands stopping trains, which was meant because of yesterday, half the trains didn't stop, but now they all do, so they'll have to get rid of that as soon as they can. Oh, another announcement. Scheduled track maintenance. Your train services will be replaced by buses tonight between Perth Underground and Aubin Grove. Transport apologizes for the inconvenience. Okay, let's hope no more announcements interrupt us. There probably will be one very soon. Yep, told you. Anyway, I'm just going to talk over them. So, this is the end of the platform here. There's another emergency escape here, but there isn't another one over there. There's no staircase up. And they have so much tiling at the edge of the platform. Usually it would only be up to here where the tactile tiling is, but now there's this whole extra meter of it to the end, and then they have just red bricks for a very small slimmer of the platform here. So that's in the Perth direction. And if we walk down, you can see here it gets wider obviously with the lifts over there. But then other than that, it's actually really bland at the moment, especially since none of the vegetation has grown on the side of the platform. So it looks very, I don't know, unappealing honestly. Especially with this massive grey wall here, which I know is meant to be an artwork, and it is, and I'll show you the thing in a moment, but it's just so big and grey. It doesn't look very nice. Anyway.
Passengers, your next service from platform 1 starts in 2 minutes. This service stops at all stations to Perth.
Here is the system map, which is strangely like signs are behind the edge of the platform in the sand. So weird. That'll get overgrown once these things grow, so I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. System map. Actually, this one doesn't have the red thing, you are here. Only the one outside does. And here's the information box. Yep. Let's keep walking, seating. And then the platform gets pretty narrow again towards the end. And we have this random black building here, which you still don't know what's in there. Gaseous fire extinguishing system. Don't know why that's a thing. Gas suppression purge located in storeroom. What is this stuff? What gas? And this is the southern end of the platform with the emergency staircase there as well. Okay. Nice place to view the trains coming in the dark. Let's see one. Okay, time to ride the platform 1 lift. Sorry. Yeah. Let's go down. Platform 1's pretty much exactly the same, except for the big woven artwork, which I'll show you the plaque of right now. Actually, where they put the opening plaque that they revealed yesterday. We better find it. I don't know where they... What was that? Okay, here we are. Screen displays here. This is the Perth bound platform. I'm not going to go to the ends again, especially now that it's raining. It's almost the same. But here is the big artwork. Apparently they use like water jet sprayers and then to make like the holes, which I don't know how that's powerful enough, but somehow. And here it is. I will show you the whole thing, and then the diagram, the plaque. Yeah, they're trying to incorporate a lot of the Aboriginal culture and name here at the station. So here's the information on this side and the sign, and yes, here's the plaque. Yeah, so it was also in collaboration with Lakelands Primary School, and the Aboriginal name of the station is Yakarup, which means place of the turtle, because apparently there's lots of turtles over there at the lake. Well, yeah, it's a big lake obviously, So that's an important part of their culture, and they have that. Okay, now let's go up. We've seen everything on platform level. A few more things in bus interchange, and that's about it. So let's just finish looking at the interchange. This is the only bus interchange in the whole network which has layover bays in the middle of the two roads for each side. And this fence. Stand 3 for the 586, replacing 587 to Mandurah. And here's the new bike shelter as well, the second one. There's two, one on each side. Then we have stand number 2, new 585, which is the faster one down to Mandurah, also train replacement bus stop stand. And finally stand number 1 for the 584, also down to Mandurah. Then the buses have to U-turn here. There's this weird storage thing for staff in the middle of the roundabout where they U-turn. And that's the same thing at Warnbro. And I don't know why. What's the point of having this bit open without a fence? Why would a bus just want to do another loop? There's nowhere it can go. Pretty stupid, that. Yeah, here's a bus. Ooh, and gas 577 starting up. Anyway, let's just walk out here now. I'll quickly show you over here. When you go past the U-turn bay, there's immediately a street here. So now these houses are right next to the station. They can go straight in. But who's even closer to the station? There are actually 4 houses on the property of the station, which were built even after there were already plans to build the station. I don't know why. It was pretty silly for them to do that. So yeah, this is the street here, just dead end. This guy's house now right next to the train station. And the other ones, if you can see, well, you probably can't from here, they're all the way on the other side of the car park, but we walked past them before. So yeah, just skip back. When we walked out there, you see there's 4 houses there on the car park land. Okay, now Perth-bound train should be coming in. Yep, okay. Class M4 stand, 45 minutes to Warnbro, still a very long route here. Then next one is 577. Here it is, weekdays only, ending at 7 p.m, starting at 6 a.m. pretty much, very short route, 5 minutes. And number 8 is just empty for school specials.
Your next service from platform 1 departs in 5 minutes. This service stops all stations to Perth. Your next service from platform 2 departs in 5 minutes. This service runs all stops to Mandurah.
Small overshoot. Don't think that's one door's worth though. Should be fine.
Perth passengers, your next service from platform 1 departs in 9 minutes. This service stops all stations to Perth.
Lakelands Station is going to get a rating of 4 stars. It is a good new Mandurah line station connecting these suburbs which are very disconnected, but it is still rather simple and bland, honestly, and like it has open station smart order processors, no escalators, and only 5 bus routes, which is not really that much compared to other Mandurah line stations, and it's just overall quite small for a Mandurah line station. So yeah, it's just not gonna get the full rating, but still, it's nice as a new station. Hopefully, after the long dispute that you just read about in the extra fact cards, Carnav also gets built soon to connect the further disconnected suburbs from the train line and bring even better access to the southern suburbs residents. And then that'll be very nice, 2 stations bridging this big gap here.
from platform 2 departs in 9 minutes. This service stops all stations to Mandurah. Attention Mandurah line passengers, due to scheduled track maintenance, your train services will be replaced by buses tonight between Perth Underground and Auburn Grove. Transperth apologises for the inconvenience.
Oh! Just made tire marks. Trespasser, city person in their car entering the bus interchange just like they did at High Wycombe on the first day. Illegal. There's literally a no entry sign. What are you doing? 1 EDL 608. Filmed trespassing. Got your rego. Wait, what's that train? Another Mandurah one. Anyway, we filmed enough trains. Oh wow.